Alright, welcome everybody. This is Obsessive Gamer. We're going to go ahead and let's play Baldur's Gate 2, one of my favorite games of all time. It's a great roleplay game based on Dungeons & Dragons, actually Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, the second edition. One of the games I actually cut my teeth under when I was younger and actually learned how to play a roleplay game for the first time in the senior year of high school. I've already went ahead and made a party, just to save time so you don't have to watch me re-roll, and get the party the way I want it. We have I'm going to say a wide array of characters. I didn't double up on anything on this one. I did leave one open, just so that I could take on Aerie, who's a mage cleric later on when we find her, which is pretty soon after you leave the first dungeon. Until then, though, we'll use Emmeline, who's right at the beginning of the game, so we'll be able to fill in that sixth character pretty quick. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Loading. Usually it doesn't take that long to load. I think it's just all the stuff I have running in the background. I'll let you watch the cutscene, then I'll talk.
Ah, the child of Ball has awoken. It is time for more experiments. The pain will only be passing. You should survive the process. Interesting. You have much untapped power. Do you even realize your potential?
More intruders have entered the complex, Master.
They act sooner than we had anticipated. No matter, they will only prove a slight delay.
Fuck your shit up. And enter the whiny bitch.
Wake up, you. Wake up! Come on! We have to get out of here.
Keep your grooves on. I'll move when I'm ready. I'll leave the text up for a moment so you guys can pause it and read it if you like. Doing things? What do you mean? Yeah, we'll get out of here and figure out what's going on. Fine, I'm moving, but I don't take kindly to your orders. Especially since you're an annoying little bitch the whole game through, and that's why I'm glad they capture you right off at the beginning. You'll see in a moment, when we start traveling through the dungeon, she'll do nothing but whine the entire time. Those bastards sold our stuff. And what they're referring to is if you had actually played Baldur's Gate 1, technically you're starting off this game at level 7, therefore you know you would have had a lot better equipment than the crap they start you with. Anyway, let's go. Alright, M1, you've joined our party. Yay, I'm so happy for that. If I could get you killed and not destroy the game plot, I would.
Gotcha.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Yeah, I hope this is worth it.
I sound very emo right now. Whatever. I'll get to it. Come on, you're getting out of here. Because I created you. And I actually have uses for you. Now let's go talk to the NPCs. Now, one of the NPCs, if I didn't make a full party, I would have actually used him, and it's this one right here. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Minsk will be free. These bonds will not hold my wrath, but will be liberally kicked in good measure.
Hell yeah, Minsk. That is Minsk, and he is actually a part of the first... Actually, all these NPCs are actually part of the first Baldur's Gate. Minsk, however... Jahir is pretty cool, but Minsk was a badass. He's a little nutty. He took a head wound in battle before the first game, and he has, well, a miniature giant space hamster that he carries around with him. And he's a ranger, so that's his animal companion. His name's Boo, and he is awesome. More on that later. We'll pander to him. Now what you want to do here is actually piss him off so he breaks his own bars, because I don't know where the key is to his cage.
Bars, they bend and twist with my berserker strength. Minsk and Boo are free. Now you will no.
Haha, we got you, buddy.
Ooh, you are a smart one. I understand now. You said what you did just to get me mad.
Yep.
Mad enough to break free. You are as smart as Boo sometimes.
No, a clever bastard. Okay. Anyway, we're not using you, so continue on. Yeah, we're going to split up, my friend. Not that he's not cool, and if you don't plan on making your total party before you begin the game, you should take him, because he is pretty badass. However, if you ever lose a party member or whatnot, which I will not be doing, you can always get him back at the Copper Cornet later on, which is the main tavern of interest in the game. Most of the parts of the game you should be able to get back to him until you actually move on to Underdark and whatnot. Just to be warned, this is a very long Let's Play. This is probably going to be well over 100 videos, so if you're really into the RPG format of Dungeons & Dragons, it is a good watch, and I do recommend picking it up. You can get it on goodoldgames.com. Alright, we'll go talk to Jahira.
Quickly, we must get out of here before whoever did this returns. I swear, traveling with you is never dull.
It's about to get a lot more dull because you're not coming with me. Since I have played the first game, I will go ahead and clue her in that I know her. And she goes on and on about what's happened in the past game. Okay, she basically wants me to let her out. However, I know one of my friends, there she is in here.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, that's my sultry bitch. Now, let me go ahead and give you a rundown of who I have real quick. Alright, we'll start from the top. My main character, or the character that the plot is driven by, so if this character at any point dies, game over. Kind of pisses you off, but it's fine. I created he is a fighter with a subclass of Wizard Slayer. That comes in handy because the main enemy that you fight in the game is, in fact, a wizard. Also, most of the characters that will give you a hard time in this game are magic users, so I thought a Wizard Slayer would be appropriate. It'd be a little bit quicker for me to take him down. But basically, he's a half-elf, chaotic, good male, and these are his stats. I rolled the stats. This is pretty much the best I get without going crazy from rolling constantly, but pretty good. And since he is a fighter, he is able to inflict the maximum amount of damage as a half-elf. He can hit basically anything he wants because he's got the maximum stat for a half-elf in dexterity. This determines your ability to hit. And constitution, your hardiness, or your hit points, is maxed out as well. Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma for a fighter, not really that important, so I didn't worry about it. Next we have Barbarian Jarvan the Meek. He's a half-orc, and I basically did his stats basically the same, except he's not a main character, so charisma wasn't important at all. However, he does have a 19 in strength and constitution. Duar Trollbreaker, my Priest of Lathander cleric. Yes, I need a healer. Now, you do get Aerie. Like I said, I'll be using Aerie at least. And she is a mage cleric, so we'll have 2 healers in the group. Very handy in this game, as it does get rather difficult later on. Okay. Yeah, he's a dwarf. Create good. This is my Swashbuckler, which is a subclass of Thief. She's a halfling. Chaotic good, and she has some great stats. Basically, I put a little bit more in her because this gives you more skill points. She has to have decent hit points because she starts out lower. She can hit pretty well with any kind of ranged weapon, but she's also a swashbuckler, which means she can dual wield. So I gave her a good bit of strength so she can inflict some more damage. My mage, Nostriana, she's an elven. Actually, I kind of made her a drow, even though they don't have the drow subclass, but that's what I modeled her after. And here she has decent strength, so she can carry a little bit. Dexterity, because I do make her a ranged combatant with a sling. Some extra hit points for her. Basically, with an 18 intelligence, she can learn any spell that she wants. I've never had a spell failure in this game with an 18 intelligence. I think your chance of failure is only like less than 5%. And I gave her a little bit of wisdom just so she has some better saving throws and whatnot. And finally, we have Emma. Yeah, we don't need to look at her because she's annoying, and she'll be gone soon. Alright.
Give me some direction.
Turn off AI because that just crazily messes stuff up sometimes.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
Alright, the first place we need to go, though, is this room, because we can gear up a bit. Now, there is a golem standing right here, and I forget which kind. Is he a sewage or a clay? Gelkeep golem. Okay, so nondescript. Don't make him mad, but he shouldn't really bother you. Okay, so we're going to use our thief. Because... oh, that's right, you have to identify things first. Nope, maybe not. Hold on. It's been a while since I played the game. Let's detect traps.
Okay.
She looks kind of masculine, doesn't she? Yeah, well. It's not like I'm trying to date her. Alright, so you decide on the trap. Good job. Now it's locked. Now we can pick it. Health potions and a magical dagger. Now, it is handy just to pick up basically everything in the first level. Just because you can sell it when you get out, and there will be a store directly adjacent to where you exit the dungeon. Alright, let's divvy this stuff up. Studded leather to you. Leather to you. I believe that's splint mail. Yes. You know what? I forgot it. Which is better? Splint mail? I know this is horrible. All those fellow gamers out there that do tabletop is probably like, oh my god, you don't remember? What the fuck is wrong with you? Well, you know what? It's been a while. Alright, armor class 4. And chainmail is 5. Okay, so chainmail to the barbarian. If he can wear it, I'm not sure. I can't remember if he can. You need a shield. I need a helmet. You need to identify that. And I let my barbarian, since he has a 19 strength, he's my pack mule. Alright, welcome to armor class 3. Boom. Have a nice freaking day. Yes, he can wear that. Armor class 1. I didn't mean to give you that. I'm going to give you that. Oh, you got 2 now. That's why I did that. You don't have any weapons yet, but that's fine. Alright, does anybody else have anything? Okay. You get to have the first batch of health potions. And can you identify that for me? You did, without even using a spell. Congratulations, you get a knife. Let's get some more stuff now. Was there more in there? Nope, there's not. This table has a bunch of crap. We'll take that. Thank you. Now, I did specialize my fighter, or wizard slayer, forgive me, in katanas. I gave him 5 proficiency dots in it, which basically means he's master level at it. He's also a 2-weapon wielder, so he won't be using a shield, but he will be using... he's also got 1 point in double weapon proficiency, or dual wielding. Mace goes to the cleric. 2-handed swords, what I specialize my barbarian in. He also has a specialty in Warhammer. Keys go to him. Here's a quarterstaff because you're a mage, and that's pretty much what you use. Let's see what we got here. Short sword goes to my thief, and I'm already on her, so that was done. You can have a long sword. You can carry the axe and the halberd and the spear, since no one uses a spear, but we will sell it. Not that I get so much, but every dime counts in this game at that point. How the hell did you move shit around? Must be some kind of update or something in this game. Katana. And guess what? Dual wielding, baby. I am a little obsessive with this, so I do tend to tweak my inventory a lot. Sorry about that. Now, you do have multiple weapon slots, so you can switch quickly through weapons. I usually just stack his out pretty quick. Okay, the rest of his crap is just going to be sold. There you go, your arm, buddy. And you are too. Now, eventually she'll be a ranged combatant, and I'll get her a short bow, but she will carry 2 swords just in case as well. That's fine, because she specializes in that. And you're not armed because, you know what, I don't give a fuck about you. Alright, was there anything else in this room? Got the painting, got the chest, got the table. I think that's it. Okay, let's go back this way, guys.
I'm waiting. It's done.
Okay, sorry, I was checking something. I'll edit that out later. Alright, on to the first parts of combat. Yay, it took long enough, right? Okay, actually, can't remember if there are any traps out this way.
Something you need a chance to see it. Sure thing.
She's hiding in shadows, that's what that sound indicated. Okay, that's right, it's this room. So what we're going to do, forget, that's it, the power node is over there. She can't be seen by the enemy because she's hiding in shadows. She's going to turn off the lightning machine because that just spawns those little creatures constantly. Oh dear, run your little butt off. Alright, everyone back.
I'm there.
Now you will find that the AI in this game for travel will annoy you to no end. Ooh, nice little lightning bolt. And you're dead. Now if you hadn't turned this thing off here, this lightning device, it would constantly spawn those creatures and you'd have to fight them over and over again. Now if you want experience points, by all means, 420 a pop, go for it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not that hard up for experience. All your characters start up at level 7. Technically in the beginning you should only have a party of 4, but if you make your own party beforehand, by creating an artificial multiplayer session, you can make your own party, which I prefer because some of the characters they give you are just pieces of shit. That's just my opinion. Now you're going to encounter a genie here. Told you so. Simon Jacobs, welcome. You have escaped somewhat later than I hoped. I am Artaqua, or Ataqua, sorry. Technically there's no QU, so I don't give a fuck. Alright, moving on. You have my welcome to my little pieces of this place. Piece of this place, sorry. I do so try to keep it up more appealing than the rest. It seems that you have no wish to assist me. That being the case, farewell. And basically he respects your self-reliance and he doesn't attack you. See ya. There is a subquest in the beginning of this game where you can actually go and take care of his problems, but I'm not going to do it for time's sake. I'll try to do most of the side quests in this one, but honestly, that one's just takes you too far out of the way, I believe. Okay, now the way I do this, I usually go in this room first, just to check everything else out. We have to get some power cells for it, but I just like to kill the enemies and collect.
You asked for it, you know.
That's right, everyone. Push your ass into the front and just go punch the fucker. Thanks a lot. Get your ass whooped, evidently, as well.
I'm in this room. I've been in here. We both have. There are things in these tanks. They used to be people.
And this is where M1 starts to bitch the entire time. Now, the only one that bitches more than her is, in fact, Aerie, and yes, that is the character I'll be taking on, only because she's a handily dual-classed character, but other than that, she will bitch the entire travel. I'm tired. Can we rest? I can't believe my wings got cut off. You'll hear it all later and you'll understand the backstory, but she's fucking annoying. But Emma is equally so. Yep. And shut the fuck up. Alright, I believe there's one more Mephit, which is those bat-like creatures, over this way. Around here. Oh, further back. There we go. He just told my barbarian to chill the fuck out, and he said no. Alright, let's see what we got. That's right, that's what we have.
Point me in the right direction. If you say so.
Hey, you leveled up. Who did? Mage did. Good job. Alright, now open it. Ow, there was a trap. See, always detect traps first. It's been a little while and I'm getting a little rusty at it, but there we go. We'll get to work out our healer here in a second. Hey, look, not only did you level up, but you got a new toy. Oh, identify it first. There you go. These don't sell for anything. Throw them on the floor. Okay. Character sheet. Level up. Basically, the only thing that happened, we didn't get to pick anything new except for spells. We got one level 3 and one level 4 spell gained. 4 hit points, and lore increased by 3. Yay! Lore basically is her ability to identify magical items without using spells. We'll accept that. And then we'll go to Mage Book, and oh, I didn't even memorize any of the spells. See, I'm telling you. We'll definitely have Identify. A couple magic missiles, and a chromatic orb. Okay, we're going to have a Remove Fear because characters in this game like to cast that like a motherfucker. We will be looking at trolls eventually, so we're going to have a couple acid arrows. Melf's Minute Meteors. I think that's what it's called, right? No, just Minute Meteors, sorry. I'm just adding titles for the fuck of it. One of the most handy spells in this game. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and learn that 3 times until I get some more spell slots opened up. Alright, we're going to do a monster spawn and a spider spawn. Or, sorry, summon monster. I'm just adding titles to things that I like, the way I like to call them. Alright, now I also need to do that to my priest. You need to know how to heal a lot and resist fear. Okay, slow poison. Couple chants. Pack another one of those, and we'll do a draw upon Holy Might. And that's all. Oh, that's not the right button, Paul. Heal and a couple skeleton or raised deads. Heal and restore. Oh, that's as high as you go so far. I'll level up pretty quick though. Now the problem is, I need to sleep to memorize my spells, so hopefully we don't get attacked.
I've gotta hand it to you.
More
You sure
bitching.
have some kind of courage to sleep in this place. I would have run screaming a dozen times over if you weren't here.
Why didn't you? Please go. Yeah, we need to get going, bitch. Let's go. That's why you're in the back. Just shut up and follow. Okay, now that we slept, though, we can do some healing. Not a lot, but hey. It's so much more handy when you have 2 healers. Because you're going to be double teaming this first of all, but also you have a lot more healing spells. So you can see, though, traps this early in the game can really screw your day up.
He took his motions.
I think we're out of healing spells, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the video there. However, we'll go ahead and pick back up. Well, I've already healed everyone back up. Alright, well, I'm the Obsessive Gamer, and I thank you for watching. Next video, we'll go ahead and get into this a lot more in depth. Till then, see you then.